Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the playthrough of Hitman World of Assassination. We, in the previous episode, started Whittleton Creek, like it says over there. We are in a nice, quiet, suburban US neighborhoods, and I should not be doing this episode because it's already after midnight on a Sunday night and have to work tomorrow, but I couldn't help myself. I am doing one more. Yeah, shall I go that way? Yeah, I will go around. In the previous episode we did the outside area exploration, so not the houses itself, indoor. Mostly the houses at the left side of the street are accessible. The ones on the right, they are basically, you cannot really enter them. Who is this guy?
Tailor-made, sir?
Alright, you also have a postal guy. I was not aware of that.
Honey, it's me. You called? Yes, I know they're coming for dinner. I have to finish my rounds first. I thought this was supposed to be a quiet Saturday, but there are just so many letters. I got a package for Batty as well. Did you know he was engaged in a lawsuit against Janus, that old Russian guy I talked about? No, there's only me here to cover it. I would love it if someone else could help, even if it was only with that package to Batty. He talks and talks, and I just don't have time for that today. All right, I'll call you when I'm over by the bus. Bye, honey.
Alright, is this AI crapping out? No, he puts his phone down. Anyways, we in the previous episode did the outside area or the streets.
Yeah, I can't let you pass. I'm sorry, sir.
And that was...
I have a license. Don't bring it with you. You can't just confiscate my property. I need it to get rid of an aggressively invasive mole in this poor old man's backyard.
Calm down, Demolition Man. Unless it's a flesh-eating mutant
Right,
mole,
we already heard this. This is where one of the targets resides, Janus, an older guy, ex-KGB and ex... what's the name? Constance, I think it's called, the boss of the Providence organization. He was the first Constant. Is it a Constant? Let's check it out. Yes, Janus secretly became the first Constant of Providence. Anyways, we went over here.
I've been sitting there most of the day. I don't know what he's reading, but it looks like it's the most interesting thing he's ever come across.
The new Cassandra Snow novel, maybe. Slivers of Past Shimmers, or something like that. See, my wife's reading it now. I can't get her to do anything around the house.
No, it's not a novel. I think it's a journal or a diary. He's one of the security people working over at that old Russian guy's house. It's got to be something from the old man's archives.
Oh.
If that's one of Janus's diaries,
Tosses it out
it might contain some important information about his past. Our past.
Alright, anyways.
Maybe something that can help us locate the Constant.
Man, these voice actors there, brilliant, I find them. Seriously, these two that we just heard, Diana and Agent 6.
Nurse is at it again.
Oh, yeah.
Pet waste
Bird
transmits
He
disease.
comes early.
Clean up after your dog.
Birds.
Please keep this area
Spend more
clean.
time with them
It's the
than he does
law.
with Janet.
30 to
A couple of years
250
ago,
fine.
I walked past there and I have to tell you.
Anywho,
I bet a goddamn squirrel got caught in the mechanism again.
a squirrel. Alright, there's like a crowbar over here. We were right about here. That's where we left off.
But this Batty guy is driving me crazy. Every time he sees me, he comes out and wants to talk. And the problem is he just won't shut up. Always ranting about that damn lawsuit against Janus.
It's the
and
same,
waving piles of
he
paper.
is talking about the
If I
same
give
guy
a
as the
rat's
postal guy did.
The judge sorted out.
Anywho,
You know the exterminator
there's
guy
a
who's working on
construction
Batty's
zone
house?
over
Same guy
there.
who just did Cassidy's, right?
Yeah. So I let him.
We
take
already
the
heard
container
the
to source.
exterminator
I asked him if it was poisonous, but he assured me
dialogue. There's a house for sale here. The real estate agents is at the donut stand over there, and the guy interested in buying it is actually one of the targets, Nolan Cassidy, the bodyguard of Janus, or security detail. This is, I think, that house. So let's check that out later. Pretty cool car over here. This house I'm not too sure about. Is it accessible? It's to the right. Yes, we can get in. It appears. It's really weird because I'm wondering I thought that only houses that were light gray were accessible. Like all these are not accessible and they're all dark gray. But here is a house that's dark gray and here as well, and it seems that we can access it anyway, so I'm not quite sure how that works. Probably we cannot access it, but there is just...
Mr. Paddy's house. He's more cost efficient like that. No, I didn't get him to upgrade. Our expensive chemicals are deadly. You know I won't use chemical weapons on innocent, defenseless animals. Well, you do things your way, I do things my way. Good. Talk to you later. Bye.
Right, that's the bug guy who actually doesn't kill his bugs, but he puts... he sprays them with sleeping agent, and then he relocates them. And apparently this house is being exterminated, so this is indeed a house that we cannot access, it seems. I'm in the garden, ring the doorbell if you need me, then I'll be right out. Betty's door note, James Betty. That is the guy in a lawsuit with Janus, I think. And I think it was house 432. Yes, that's this house. Alright, let's check it out later. We started over there, the level, at the end of this street, so let's finish the circle, so to say. Alright, over here there's a big party going on.
Oh, geez, darling, I'm
Quite
so
the dresser,
hungry.
aren't you?
Have you seen those beautiful patties back there? And Mr. Wilson just keeps standing behind the grill, even though there's clearly no more gas on it.
I know, it's weird. Why doesn't he go grab a new canister? I'm telling you, these new folks are strange. Did you see that Cassidy guy snooping around here? He's been looking at the party 3 times already. Why not just go inside? It's open to everyone.
Yeah, it's strange, all right. Oh, maybe he's a vegan. No, I don't trust a man who can't eat a rare steak.
Christ, all you ever care about is food, Al. You should take this more serious. They're our neighbors. If they have secrets, we have a right to know them. The Wilsons? Sounds like a made-up name if you ask me.
Right, so there are some new neighbors, there's a party, and one of the targets, Cassidy, Nolan Cassidy, who is a security guy, is keeping an eye on things. Can we just get in here?
What's your take on these Wilson people, Penelope?
They seem very nice.
My thinking exactly. They're perfect.
That
perfect teeth,
is Nolan
perfect
Cassidy,
clothes, perfect
former
house.
Secret Service
What
agent and
gives?
current Providence Herald.
God, you're
Cassidy is
right.
assigned to protect
I
James.
had this sneaking suspicion when they first came here. The Chardonnay was a little too crisp. The hors d'oeuvres, like tiny sculpted pieces of art. They're hiding something, aren't they?
And that Richard guy just won't leave his place at the barbecue. The gas is missing. What's up with that?
Not to mention Susan and her extremely vague answers. I asked what she did for a living. You know what she said? Oh, I work for the government. Boring stuff. I don't buy that for a moment. Nobody on a government salary would be able to live in Whittleton Creek.
Want to go look through their things?
Damn right I do.
Right, a lot of gossiping and stuff going on. Intrigue. We can close the garage door. We have some red poison, always nice. some bikes. Man, it really feels like I'm just invading somebody's house and... Or not invading, but the safeguard. Just snooping around like a peeping Tom. But the detail is very nice. Alright, welcome to Wilson's barbecue party. So these are the Wilsons then, and I think Janus's house is over there on the other side. And then we have another house here, besides Betty's house or Petty's house. Private no access, which also seems to be part of the security detail.
Nice suit. Wow. Who's a tailor? But I'm sorry, can't let you through.
Alright, they are probably from Cassidy, Nolan. That's his name, right? Yes.
Filter doesn't show up. I want you to penetrate the house for sale, Frank.
There's still a substantial police presence in the town because of that politician visiting, sir. Could be a problem.
Damn it. I need to get into that basement somehow. Did you try calling the realtor?
No answer, Mr. Cassidy. I'm sure he's here somewhere, though.
I'm sick of this.
Alright, there for sure is something going on in that house that's for sale in the basement. Is this Mr. Cassidy? Yes, this is Mr. Cassidy. This is one of the targets. Man, I really dig this level, the whole setting. Right, there's like a shooting practice target on that whiteboard, it seems. A V6 3-liter Vogel car. Cameras all around. And this is where...
Jose Alvarez speaking. I'm in the fumigation business, and I'm looking to buy an F-10. I checked your homepage and was just wondering if you have anything that's not multicolor, something with some skulls on it, maybe, you know. I don't want any kids sneaking in there because they think it's a carnival tent. Sure, call me back when you have checked. Bye.
So nice, these random little...
Nice suit.
Conversations. Poisonous gas in use. Mr. Betty. And a construction worker. There's a construction either besides Betty's house. So this is Betty's house. Yeah, it's besides. It's not in Betty's house himself. There's something being made. I'm not sure what this is. A hidden stash. And there's a hidden stash here as well, but I didn't... Where is that stash? I should be right on top of it. A little bit to the left. Yeah. This... there's a package. Address for James Betty, 432 Whittleton Creek. Alright, you can use that to engage in conversation probably.
Reflux.
Who the hell is this guy? Is this Betty?
Oh, hello there. I'm Charles Blake, chairman of the Homeowners Association. I'm running for a seat in the next election. I don't believe we've met, Mr...
I'm not from around here.
Ah, I see. Not a registered voter, then.
I don't much care for politics.
I like your honesty. And just between you and me, I don't care about politics either. Have a nice day.
Ba-do-do-do. I am the sexiest, do-do-do, and I sex all the time, boo-boo-boo, yeah.
All right. What was I saying? Yeah, we have a package. Man, there's a lot going on here. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. In the previous episode, I commented on the high number of police people in the area. But that is explained away by this Congress or Senate person or whatever. This politician being out here campaigning. Here, there's another police. What is that guy looking at? I guess just nature. Man, these windmills, they really should be forbidden. I hate them. Alright, let's check out that other stash. There was another stash. Straight ahead. I don't see anything. Supposed to be here somewhere. There it is. A hatchet. Bury the hatchets. Block hole, mole hole. Right, the hatchet we cannot really hide, so let's leave it. Are there any more stashes? This is the first level where I see stashes. Nope. Alright, let's continue checking out the streets. And then let's explore first this house over here, that basement. Curious what's in there. Let's see what's happening out here in the barbecue. Ah, there's a tree house in there as well. It really is reminiscent to that level in Hitman. I think it's Blood Money, A Better Life or A New Life. Also Suburbia. I think there was also a tree house in that level. In the previous episode I checked and that Hitman Blood Money, I thought it was maybe 10 years old. It's 17 years ago. Crazy. Alright, more police present. This is the politician, Mr. Blake. Ah, and this is his whole campaign quarters.
Here's a flyer for you. Mr. Blake has many important initiatives to share.
Home of the Fighting Pikes, Whittleton Creek.
I just gave him the eye and he thought that whatever.
Vote for Blake at the upcoming elections.
Excuse me, sir. Are you a registered voter? I'd love to tell you about a new candidate who might just change your life. Yes, sir, a total game changer here.
I'm listening.
Wonderful. Well, I'm sure you're aware that voting season is upon us again. And if you're anything like me, a recent immigrant to this fine country, the candidates this time around just aren't very, savory. But we have a man here today who is about to change all that.
I don't care much for politics.
That is exactly why Blake is out ringing doorbells today. He has no stakes in Washington. No connections to the establishment. No allies hidden away in lawless groups that pull the strings around the world. He's...
You got a great technique there.
What? Oh, thanks.
Not at all. You remind me of a young Alan Smethurst, in fact.
Okay. I have no idea who that is.
Alan Smethurst, the singing postman.
I was born in 1993.
Oh, well, doesn't matter. You should think about a career in mail delivery, though. You're unnatural.
That's okay.
Oh, I get it. When I was your age, I didn't like having my route interrupted either. I'll let you focus. Just give it some thought.
I'll put a good word in for you if you need it.
Okay, thanks, I guess. That is exactly why Blake is out ringing doorbells today. He has no stakes in Washington. No connections to the establishment, no allies hidden away in lawless groups that pull the strings around
That was
the
a
world.
pretty funny intermezzo.
He's just a common man.
Because
who
he is
decided that he wouldn't take it anymore.
distributing
He's here to clean
flyers.
up, to give you exactly what you want, and to make sure the government doesn't stick its nose into everything.
Fascinating. How is he going to achieve all that?
By imposing restrictions and pushing crippling laws that will bind legislators to their desks for decades. His approach is simple. Give every one of those Washington-based desk jockeys so much work they simply won't have time to enforce the existing laws. And then, while they're busy looking through their fat law books, use his executive powers to undo the existing laws. It's a radical approach, sure, but quite effective.
And this Blake character, he's out here now, ringing doorbells?
Sure is. Why'd you ask?
No reason.
Good on you. Be sure to vote come election day. And feel free to spread the word about Charles Blake III. Have a flyer. Charles Blake III appreciates your support.
But pretty funny, that post guy really saw this guy distributing flyers, and he saw like
Have a flyer. Read more about Charles Blake III
successor
in
in
his
him.
flexible platform.
Like, hey, he's also delivering paper. Alright, but there's quite some graphical glitches going on with the shadows here,
Mr. Blake has many important
unfortunately.
initiatives to share.
Anywho. Whittleton Creek Pikes, join us for the start of the new season when the Pikes head out for their first game. This season we are proud to be sponsored by our very own local Helen's Muffin Kitchen. Helen has promised mid-game muffins at every game, so her home must be stocked with muffins in anticipation of the big turnout we are expecting. Alright, this is the package, addressed for James Petty, 432 Whittleton Creek, VT, Vermont maybe. Find clues, we already read it, Betty's door notes, and that's all we have.
It's your chance to change the world. Vote Blake.
They did just buy that house. Cash, from what I heard.
It's a shame that we cannot enter
Probably just trying to impress him.
He's up on the speculation.
use these machines or apparatuses.
Hey, you guys haven't been poking around the frog habitat behind the house, have you?
No.
Oh, okay, great. It's just that, well, I saw one of those security people from Mr. Janice's house, and I'm pretty sure he was burying something back there. And
Man, there's a lot of graphical glitches going on here.
You might know about it.
Can't say that I do.
I mean, look, people bury a lot of stuff back there. You wouldn't believe what I found. I was really
Get
surprised if
away
they
from me,
uncovered
you
Jimmy
creep!
Hoffa's remains back there someday. Okay, all right. Well, I'll just leave you to it.
Alright, I find a bit annoying, these glitches. Alright, this is probably an exit. Right, so that's basically it. Just the campaign quarters. You can probably take the Blake's disguise. Politician.
If you want to succeed in this world, you need to be more of a self-starter, kid. We've got all these pamphlets sitting around, and we need them in voters' hands.
Oh, come on. That's practically all I've been doing for days.
I don't want to hear another word. Just make it happen.
Right, he's an asshole, Mr. Blake.
Vote for Blake at the upcoming elections.
Anyways, we can take his disguise and he probably will you can use that as disguise to knock on the target's doorbell and maybe even get in. Posing as a politician, asking for votes. Sabotage missing screwdriver. Alright, we can sabotage what looks to be like a light. And just like on the other side of the level, there's just like a random shed where you can hide bodies and not pick up anything else. Nothing here. Charles Blake III, Better Worlds. For sale, that's the house. We still have some minutes in the episode, so let's check out the house. And this is where we actually started the level. And this is the postal guy. We have a package, so if I get into his disguise, then we can deliver that package.
Stuck here in this suburban hellhole, acting nice on a Saturday afternoon. Better keep my voice down. These assholes actually believe I like them. But are we still on for golf tomorrow? Yeah, you know it. But great. I look forward to seeing you then. Say hi to the missus.
So funny, all the little intrigue that the developers put in. Like a mailman keeping up appearances, acting all nice, and servant, or how do you say that? Servitude, or that you are, God damn it, why can't I get that word? One moment, we do the Dutch, English, subservient. Anyways, he's acting all nice and friendly, but in the back of his mind, he actually hates the whole bunch of them over here. Pretty funny.
They agree. All clear.
And also that politician, that's also superficially very nice, but in the meantime, he is abusing is a big word, but he is really forcing his young assistants to work without breaks.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going? Definitely not through here. Get out of my face.
Alright, take it easy, dudes. Alright, so is this... I don't understand. Is this the party? No, the party is one house further. So what's this? Is this the muffin home? Or is this only a muffin stand, not connected to this house? I have no idea.
These are the best muffins I ever had. Unfortunately, the client for a house today, but...
Ah, there are also security guards over there. So basically, that house over there is from Janus.
You know, the one that police are down on the...
This house over here has security.
I'm not really from around here.
The
I don't know anything about it.
House on the other side.
You can wait a little longer.
Over there with the flag has security. There's quite, or not this, yeah, this one. I think this is Nolan Cassidy's house. So this is the...
This is Nolan Cassidy of Whittleton Creek.
Wilson's
I want to speak to
party.
the man in charge. That's you? Very well. Listen, you people completed your work on my house last week, but there's still all your machinery cluttering up my garden. I talked to your man here, but he claims he needs to be done with my neighbor's house before he can remove the hookup to my house. Surely that's some sort of joke. Really? I don't much care about your excuses. I've got a security hazard here. I demand you remove it immediately, or my lawyers will strip mine your little business so fast, you'll be left on the street in your underwear wondering what the hell happened. Make sure you do.
Right, you actually see the green fumes from the insecticides.
Hey, honey, it's me.
And so they have, I think, this is Betty. He has like...
Princess. It's always the same. People think I'm crazy just because I care about the lives of insects. You know how I feel about that. If I go into another line of work, somebody else would take my place. This is where I can make a real difference. You don't think I'm crazy, right? I love you too. Bye.
Again, nice example of more than meets the eye. Like a bug swatter or swatter, who actually cares about the bugs. But this is Betty, or Mr. Petty. What the fuck is his name? Betty or Petty? Betty. He has a lawsuit, and I'm not sure whether that is with Janus over there. Probably it is with Janus' security guard, Nolan Cassidy over there. But I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, let's check out this house. There, I think I overheard somebody saying there was something in the basement here. Note for real estate company. I cleaned the place as requested. I was told the real estate agent would pick up the key, so I put it in the flower pot next to the door. Yeah, that is not the most secure way to hide the key, with a note right in front of the door. Frank Smith's house key. So this is from Frank Smith. Let's see if there's a garden here. Yes, there is. Right, our first house exploration. Man, I really like this level, and also the music. It almost feels a bit Pink Panther-y, like the Pink Panther, the old-timey comic cartoons. Alright, so that's where the Wilson party is. Over there, I think, is the house of Janus, and over here, this house, I don't think we can enter. To the left, you see the nurse of Janus. That's a way to also get to him, I guess. Right, so there are some people outside here, but I'm pretty sure that we cannot enter this house. And it's also a dark here, that it's this house. But there's still an icon on there, so it does count as an area to be explored. Let's see what happens. If we enter it, what does it say? Griswold property.
Hey, did you grab the pack of smokes that was thrown over the fence from the old guy's garden?
No, man. I'm trying to stop.
Ah, well. You know, I think someone in there is trying to help the old geezer stop as well.
By throwing his coffin nails over the fence? Seems pointless. There's no reason for him to kick the habit when he's already so close to kicking the bucket. I say, let the old man smoke.
Have you seen that oxygen tank near his bedroom window? When you can't breathe with the help of your own lungs, probably not wise to also breathe through a cigarette. Letting him smoke is basically euthanasia.
Oh shit, there's actually a construction guy over there. Shit, shit, shit. Shit. Right. Almost spotted. Anyways, this house... Ah, we can open up. This house. So then I really wonder, what's the difference? Yeah, no, but we cannot enter, right? I do still think that the difference between dark grey and light grey houses is whether you can actually enter the house. But we can enter this garage, I'm pretty sure, if we have the key. So one of the construction guys was gone. We can get the other one. The only problem in this whole area I find, it's not really a problem, but there are hardly any places to hide bodies unless you just put them in the shrubbery. But even that is this shrubbery? Yes. This may be. This may count as shrubbery. I don't know. But could these guys have the key for the garage? No key here. And these really are construction dudes. Not sure. They look a little bit out of place in this house. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I want to say maybe you can use. I know that this camera also can apparently hack items. I never found a use for it yet. Cannot really see through. Alright, but yeah. Let's try and not forget that there is potentially a way into that garage. And this was the Griswold property. So maybe the Griswolds are at the party. But let's first check out the basement in this house. We have still a couple of minutes in the episodes. So outside we pretty much checked it. Does this one also open up? Yeah, maybe we cannot even open up that garage over there. Maybe it's just standard to have one of these lock interfaces. But yeah, if you cannot get the key, then you cannot open it up. But then I'm still wondering why there would be a button prompt to open it up in that garage over there. But maybe that is just standard by default attached. They forgot to remove it for inactive for this object, so to say, that interface, that look. Alright, we can murder with a paddle. Or not murder, but knock people out with the paddle. Pretty funny. Very nice detail in on the white wall. like the smudges that you would expect in a garage. Alright, you need an empty house. Pretty big, pretty nice house, I would say. I remember this from 2 years ago when I briefly played this level. I think you can indeed give somebody a tour as a real estate agent through the house, and then you can take him out in the bathroom. I'm actually curious about that basement. I heard about that basement. Here we go. Could very well be that there's an underground tunnel or something connecting these houses. Again, just like in, I think it was Santa Fortuna, the spider webs, the cobwebs, they are a little bit too pronounced, too wide. Alright, what the hell is this? A very shabby tumbler. And we have a vault. Alright, that's for sure probably also a way to get somebody in this room and then enable this laser system. Pretty cool way. For the rest, I cannot really interact with that door, so this is probably only here to use as a way to take somebody out. I'm not sure. I'm just thinking out loud. Potting mix. Man, this is really a fun level, I find. Alright, so where do we get? Oh, right. Just the side of the house. So yeah, it does have a vault. But yeah, not that much to do with it. Except luring somebody in there and then activating it. For sale. Some nice cookies. Place food. Alright, that's maybe if you want to poison someone. Was this the front door? Was this where we got in? We got in through the garage. So where is the garage? That was over there. Man. This house would... Yeah, I don't have like a family or a big family. This would almost be a little bit too big for me. A house like this. Alright, let's check it out upstairs in the last minute of the episode. Not sure why
It looks like something violent took place here. The previous owner seems to have been connected with Janus somehow. The police report mentions they found him here in a pool of blood. The house has been sealed off until a few weeks ago. Death was ruled as a severe allergic reaction.
Alright, somebody was taken out here. Pretty cool little side story. I was wondering already why I couldn't open that door with the key. But this was extra locked, so to say. We also have a way Nice sniping spot. Although the tree does block the view a bit. Right, not much here. And not that much here. By the way, is the map also showing an indoor map? Nope. There's even a level 2 actually. Bathroom. With a Vanushi or a Zanushi. You can even read the menus. Very nice detail. Now we saw everything right here. Where are we? Ah, in this house. I was looking at this one. I was like, why is there still an unexplored area icon? But I was looking at the wrong house. Anyways, does this house also have a third floor? I have no idea. No, I don't think so. Because I don't see any stair symbols on the map for this house. Also nice detail. You see the outline of a cupboard of some sorts that used to be there, and that made a little mark on the wallpaper. Pretty damn nice. Anyways, one house down, we have we are over here, yes. The Griswold property does have a stair, so probably we can here. And you see that the garage indeed is light grey, so we can get into the garage and then into the basement. Pretty sure. Here, you see Griswold property, the basement actually has a tunnel towards the Janus estate. Alright, good to know. Here's the vault, but the vault in the property where we are now, we cannot really, I didn't see any way to open it up. Anyways, next episode we will be probably checking out the construction sites, the Betty house, and maybe even Nolan Cassidy's house. I really like exploring this map, I can tell you. Anywho, guys, I have to end the episode now for real. End of the weekend for real. Unfortunately, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. Hopefully, or I will try and do my best tomorrow after work. Continue. Hope to see you there. For the meantime, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. Later.